Well, out of all of the businesses and institutions the global pandemic has shut down, none face the pressure of reopening like schools do.
When the coronavirus pandemic hit the United States in March, schools were relatively quick to send students home. Universities such as Harvard gave students only a handful of days to evacuate campus. But over the summer, even as communities continued to combat coronavirus, many schools and politicians have steadily insisted students should return for the new academic year. Now, some students have returned to campus, and cases of coronavirus are surging.
Then last spring, we professors were told that we had to go online to Zoom, and we just had a week to prepare, more or less.
I actually work at Tulane, so I've been following very closely how the Tulane students have been doing. I've been very happily surprised, not because I was judging Tulane students, but because I know that this is like a really difficult time for university students.
Well, as far as I can tell, I mean, I live around here, so I see Tulane students all the time, and y'all are always masked up, which I'm not always. You know, I'm walking around the park without a mask, and so it's been really impressive to see that Tulane students are always wearing a mask. I mean, even when walking outside, like not even surrounding people.
I feel that the students are really taking the pandemic seriously, and I also feel that in conjunction with like the university doing lots of testing is really has worked out quite well.
As far as I can tell, I think the Tulane students are handling the pandemic quite well. I live close to Tulane, and I see them walking around in the area with their masks on and going about their business, and so I've been very impressed.
So it seems like the students overall are really following the rules and guidelines that the school is providing. It's been really impressive, more so than some other people are doing, like myself even.
Students might be feeling extra stress from teaching for a number of years. I know students and people your age have a lot of pressure on them in general, and so then that's compounded with the uncertainty about everybody's health, about what the next semester or even the next week entails. And I think it's great that Tulane is doing a lot of testing, but I'm sure that's anxiety provoking for students.
The global pandemic has taken a mental toll on students of all ages.
COVID-19 caused a lot of anxiety when returning to school.
I think Tulane is dealing with the pandemic in the most efficient way, especially by testing us weekly.
I think the Tulane students had a hard time adjusting to online learning, but they're starting to find ways that work for them. And Tulane, the most helpful thing that Tulane does is give each student a case manager that has Corona, so it makes it much, much easier to deal with professors and moving work in general if they need to.
Hanging with friends is a great way to boost mental health.
Grab a friend and get outdoors.
I feel that the students, of course, are stressed, which I think is also normal for any university student. So whereas they're trying to be safe, you know, I also feel that they're going through some difficult times, but I'm rooting for them, and I'm excited to think that spring might be even better than fall because of all the hard work that the students have put in.